Okay, so now we've talked about the Mary Kay opportunity, and I share that with you because I don't want anybody to leave here and not know something about the company. And we talked about the prices of all the skincare products that we've used so far. And so now we're going to move into some color. Now our hostess has a full hostess look. She gets the whole eyeshadow and all that look, and I have a guide here that I'm going to have her follow. And so I pull out my guide that looks like this, and you can print these off of the Robert Jones website, and that's simplebeauty.com. You can go get these charts off of there. If you can't find them, let me know, and I'll make sure to get them on the Top Bananas site too. So I'm going to give her her eye diagram to follow, and we're going to get her started with her lightest eye color here. And so I just give her a little coaching kind of off to the side. And meanwhile, and I've said to them at this time, does everyone have, you could do a color card. If you were doing a color card, you'd ask if everyone has one of them in front of them, and you can just go through and have them do the eyeshadow, the cheek color, and the lip color. But more important than anything, you just want to say, now remember, as we go through this, I want you to make notes of what you're trying. Put that on this left side of the profile card. You're going to put smileys or frownies if you liked it or didn't like it, and then that way we know at your second facial what we've already tried that you didn't like and what you already tried that you did like. So make sure to make those notes. The other thing to know is that these might not be your ideal colors tonight, and that's okay. I'm not going to let you leave looking like a clown. We'll make sure to fix you up a little bit if we need to, but if we were to try to get everybody's colors done tonight, we would all be living here together forever. I didn't bring my PJs, and I'd have to borrow a toothbrush, and so this is just not going to work out if we have to live here together forever. So instead, I'm going to have you do the color card that you have tonight, and then just make those notes, and we'll fix it at your second facial. Or, and that's if you have your color card, or what I do is the dash out the door color look, so this is what I would say instead. Okay, you guys all have a couple things on your tray. The first one is eye primer, and everybody's going to do that. And so everybody does their eye primer. You're just going to take that in on your finger, rub that gently across your eyelids. Remember, we want to go in on the top. I'm sorry, out on the top. So you're going to go out on the top lid and rub that eye primer all over. That's helping your color to look more true. It's going to help everything stay put, and it prevents creasing. I love our eye primer. So go ahead and put that on. And now we're doing a dash out the door look. So this is a very simple, very quick, get me out of the house kind of look. So icicles are on your tray. That's vanilla icicles. You're just going to take that on your finger, just rub it gently across your eyelids, all over. You're just going to get some nice shimmer all over. Now if I've done island bronze and vanilla, I have them do island bronze across the lid, vanilla across the top part of their eye up here. But vanilla is easy for beige and ivory skin people. If you're working with all bronze tone women, please use the bronze instead of the vanilla. Vanilla's not really going to show up very well on them. So now you've all put your icicles on, and now we're going to do mascara. So I'm going to come around with your mascara. You have a wand there. Just go ahead and hand that to me. Here's your mascara wand. And let's see how our hostess is doing. She's done her eyeshadow, and I'm going to give her a few tips here off to the side. I'm going to tell her to go ahead and start with her eyeliner. Is anyone here going to die if they don't have an eyeliner on? Okay, if anybody's going to die, I give them an eyeliner sample. So they do their eyeliner, give them some tips on that. Done their mascara already. And now we're going to do your cheek color. Now everybody go ahead and look at me, including the hostess. Here's how you do your cheek color. You are going to give me a thumbs up first. Okay, everybody put your thumb out. You're going to put it where your ear, the top of your ear meets your head. Okay. Now stick out your pointer finger, and you're going to give a little smile. This is your apple. So your pointer finger is going to go right in the center of your apple. You see that? Now when you pull those together, that's where your cheek color needs to sit. That is your cheekbone. It will not move. I don't care if the rest of your face has moved, your cheekbone stays put. So that is where you're going to apply your blush. Most women we find either do it too high or too low. So you want to make sure to get it right onto that line. Now you're going to take your cotton pad out of your baggie. That's right here in your baggie. Just take one of your cotton pads. You're going to rub it into your blush sample. I've either just handed them out a blush sample or they have one on their color card. And I pick their blush sample for them if I'm just handing it out. I just say, here, try this one. You're going to just rub that into there gently. You're going to start it where your ear meets your head, and you're just going to kind of make a streak down that the space that we said is where it should go, right down your cheekbone. And it's okay that it's a streak because you're going to take your fingers then and just kind of rub it gently up and down across that cheekbone. And you want it to be a little broader back here toward your hairline than you do up here. Now if you've got nice big apples, you can kind of blush those up a little bit. Just kind of do what you want to do there, but that's basically where your cheek color needs to go. Now for those of you other than the hostess, you're just going to go straight to your lip gloss, and I've chosen a shade for you that is on your tray. You can go ahead and try that. If you don't like it, I have a couple other ones we could try, but for tonight, if you can deal with it, we'll just make sure to get you one that you really love at your follow-up facial, your second facial. But our hostess is going to go ahead and do her lip liner. So do you want to just line your lips and then color them in? Because we don't want to end up being the woman that has the lip liner and then her lipstick wore off and all you see is a line. We don't want to look like that. So she's going to put the lip liner around and then color in, just sort of hash it across there. And then once you've done that, you do your lipstick, and then you're going to do your lip gloss as well. So while she's working on that, they're finishing up their lip gloss. She's still finishing up, so this is when I show them, this is our customizable compact. This is a great product. I love it because these guys are magnetic and they just pop right out of there. And they can sit on the edge. You can put in a cheek color and 3 eyeshadows. That's how I have it set up here. It fits 6 eyeshadows, 2 cheek colors, a bronzer, whatever you want to do. It's very customizable. And then you can put your lip gloss or your lipstick in here. You can see that it fits both. And then the compact itself is magnetic. And I'll pass that around. It's purse proof. It doesn't scratch. It's pretty tough. You just kind of hold it with fingers on either end, pop it open with your thumb. Otherwise, it could be like Pandora's box to try to open it. So go ahead and take this for a test drive, pass that around. And so that would be our custom compact. And then we have what we call our color completer set. And that would be the other items that you see that our hostess Susie is trying today. And that would be, you all used the Ultimate Mascara, but you didn't all use a lip liner, an eyeliner, and a lipstick. So that would be your color completer set. The customizable compact, filled the way that you see it here. This set is $65.50. We'll cover this again at the very end. And then your color extras set that you see here, this set is $47.50. No, $48. This is $48 for this set. It's something like that. You'll want to check those prices. I just said that off the top of my head. So those are some color sets that we have there. So Susie's finishing up this, and while she's finishing up her color look, I'm going to play a little game with you guys. And I have with me, and I usually have a pretty little gift all wrapped up. And so let's just say it was this, which it's not going to be. It's just usually like a little $2 item or less, and I have it wrapped up real pretty, and I say, who wants to win a prize today? And they say, oh, me. Okay, who likes free stuff? Oh, I love free stuff. Okay, great. We're going to play a game. You're allowed to use your cell phones, so you might want to get those out. And they dig out their cell phones. And I say, okay, you're just going to flip over your profile card, and up here in this right corner, there's a space for names and numbers. And I would just love for you to win this prize. And the way that you do that is by filling in your names and numbers of friends that you know who might love a facial, who might need a facial because they're just having a really hard time in life, or maybe they just need a facial because you just think they really need a facial. Do you know what I mean? Whatever the reason is, just go ahead and write them down here, and you can write them as many. Don't stop at 5. If you have more, just put them all over the place, upside down, sideways. Just get them in there any way you can. Just squeeze them in so that I can read them, because you have 2 minutes to do this, and whoever ends up with the most names on here is going to end up with this prize. So aren't you excited? Okay, you guys ready? Don't start yet. Don't start. No cheating. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start. And I'm going to time you. Are you ready? Go. And so I give them 2 minutes to fill out this referral section of their cards. The hostess doesn't need to. She's already done that with me. They sit there and do all of that. While they're doing that, I start to tidy up. So I'm packing my roll-up bag back up. Well, I'm actually not packing my roll-up, but maybe I'm like gathering up garbage or whatever I need to do. So they've finished their referrals, and we'll come back to the closing in our next segment.